Oh god. Okay, there we go. Woo. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, I needed to.
What is it this time, Torgal?
I just thought that this was gonna be well, it's good to know that there's gonna be an icon fight, right?
Something tells me this is...
Oh, man. There are so many side quests. Holy shit. No, I thought... Because before Sid died... What's it called? There was like you were about to reach a pivotal moment in the story, and you will not be able to turn back. Do you wish to continue? And I thought that's what was going to happen here, but I guess that's not.
It informs me that we owe you our thanks.
I would have done the same for...
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the...
From what little I saw...
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things...
No, it did. It did.
Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to the realm's armies. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowly, but I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. And as luck would have it...
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. Old Pavel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Of course, as long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me, I'll leave for Randalar. Would you send a Stola?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to...
Excellent.
No.
Okay. Now, question, Andre. Should I stream all the side quests, or should I do it my own time? As I low-key kind of want to do it my own time. But I don't know. Unless you want to see it too.
Joshua, what's wrong? Don't say nothing.
It's... not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
His will.
In the crypt, beneath Roslith Castle, after Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained, and in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning...
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much.
Very well.
Well, that's cool. Hold on, I want to check something real quick. Give me 1 second here. Oh shit. Apparently. Damn, I am so close. Apparently, Back to Their Origin is the second to last main mission.
Sid,
By all means.
So there's still one more.
seems there's no escaping her.
Granted, I don't
Some
know
way to send me a letter.
what's gonna happen, but
Records from a Waluda prison.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point, and it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them, and even better for her.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust, and while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Walud, I can't let those bearers die in their cell.
okay,
We'll
that's
be
fair.
leaving the Enterprise if we're going to.
Does that...
I'm making an exception. We stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the Chadwick.
Chadwick
Another
was.
of my former master's protégés. The thought of him held captive in...
He must be very important to you.
He was.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls. We should head there as quickly as we can.
As do I, Dort.
It's funny, because on the site that I use to look at the bounty locations, because I just can't be asked to find them all by myself sometimes, like the last of the bounties are available after completing Back to Their Origin.
Sid, I was
So yeah, I have a long night ahead of me.
is keen to join the Cursebreakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's...
I don't mind.
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you happy to oversee the boys' testing?
Sure.
One can never have
True or word, I'll let the initiate and there he is to proceed directly.
no time like the present.
No time like the present.
I'm telling all these people, alright, I'll head right over. Okay, I'll head right over.
I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
What's up, Vivian?
Ian, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down...
Please. You have always granted only right that I return the favor.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found. But perhaps it is best that...
If you say so.
Forgive that this book. It set me on the path to be...
Okay.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Right. Sunbreaker. Yeah, this one I'm actually quite interested to see how that's gonna go. These two as well. Mainly this one here in Northreach. Because I think this is where the Dame might end up being the new leader of Northreach. Which is what sounds like what everyone wants in Northreach. Everyone wants her to be the ruler. Because everyone respects her the most.
What do you think happened to Miss...
Sid!
What? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Midadol. She's very strange.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the cloud.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did...
Not long ago.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battle.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the end.
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together?
Why don't I go and see if I can...
You do that. She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him.
Thanks for the warning.
Might as well talk to her real quick since it's right here. Oh?
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. As for not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype. Are you volunteering? But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, first I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light. Strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers want to...
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
Bruh.
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has Mididol mentioned a new problem? Miss Shirley says your books made quite an impression on the children.
Oh wait, shit,
Inspired
other
them
way.
to become writers themselves.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid.
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now. I wish to be deployed to Ash.
No. The lands across the Narrow will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. I was raised in an orphanage. Badbach Conservatory, or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many, but they must be remembered. The Institute was run with military precision. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
No, rules are rules.
You were a good friend, Herman, but the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest.
All right.
By the mothers.
Alright.
It's magic. Thing afloat.
What else could it be?
Can you see it from here? Oh, you can.
So
Damn.
there's your mother. Fussing over it.
Any more new quests here? No, okay. Whew. That's a that's a lot. Oh yeah, the side quests in this game are so good. course, I'm mixed about some of them. But, like, there's some quests that are just meant to be fun.
To buy us only if you earn it. It needs a piece of light but durable bone.
Most bones are the same. If it's durability you're looking for, shells.
I do. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumor of an ancient adamantus down in, but don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay. And I believe there is another person I must talk to. Oh yeah, also, I figure I might as well do this, so...
There's something about him.
Yeah. It's okay that there's a lot to do.
What do I owe the honor? Saying for you, dear.
So, this requires 3 total. So that means 2 more S rank ones and I'll be able to make it. So I figure in the meantime, I think I should probably just craft the best gear. I think that might be the best bet. Because I can't even craft this yet. And I still need to get another S rank bounty in order to do that. And I'm not going to get that until this next mission, which I'm not going to be doing for a while. So I figure I might as well just make these real quick. I think that might be the best bet, right? Let's see how this defender weapon looks real quick. I don't know.
So, will it be?
Oh, this is the one time I actually don't have enough material to craft the upgrade for it. That's all good. I'm still gonna use Ragnarok anyway. It just looks too sick.
What do I owe the honor? So, will it be?
Yeah, I think it's probably a better bet here.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. It'd last you a good while. And?
Nice. Very nice indeed. Well, I have so much ability points. Cool. Oh yeah, quest. Right here.
Say what you will. Lady Karen is
Toggle. What's up, boy?
What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
How long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg. Since you have slapped that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Poor Torgal.
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, can't you?
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you.
Where to, then?
Follow Torgal. Torgal's gonna take us on a little quest, huh? Dude, there's so much. Alright, let me stop bitching and start picking some of these up. Alright. Okay. Yeah, let me pick up. Let's pick up this one real quick. I knew this one was gonna have a sequel to it.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light.
You're really going to go through with it?
I am. But before I go, there is one.
If it's within my power to help.
The kids.
The children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Lubor!
What is it, Fed?
There's been a flood in the Velcroy. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has...
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. We need to evacuate. Further, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what do you wait?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, take the children, stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Nat. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else.
What's in it?
You have to listen to me.
I think I have time to do this.
Why do they always have to make such
What do you want?
To pass on an important... There's been an ether flood. Out in the camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swamped. They're no longer just bandits. You need to begin preparing for a...
Oh, do we? And...
Lubor, perhaps?
Oh my goodness, dude.
Why would he lie about something?
Some twisted attempt.
These guys are so annoying.
A great honor for one of his. One he might well feel a
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has... Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore...
You may not trust me. If there is any chance that this is true...
There isn't. Now be off with you.
Those guys are so fucking annoying, dude.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
Right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up. What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor's... The bloody fools. Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support, but I can. You only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid,
Victor.
I couldn't abandon a friend, and Lubor is in need at this very moment.
What's going on?
you have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Dude, this is...
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
It's you who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Go. Go on then.
Go on,
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Go.
Come on. Stop! You're hurting him! Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh. Ah. What did Lubor ever do to you? Hmm? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred
Yeah.
in the village of the place had been abandoned until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, tell them the town guard will muster at the north gate. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, and as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back with Conrad. Can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers and the command of our men in yours, Ferda.
consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. As long as we survive, it doesn't... our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss...
Very well.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaw. Main host is most likely still there. And Dalamil...
A little gardening.
I
Nice.
doubt it.
Luckily, so am I.
So you... Alright then, we'll... Now it's simply...
Alright, I'm going to pause the stream. Because I gotta go pick up my mom from work.
Looks like everyone's ready.
So, I'm just gonna pause it. I'll be back in like 35 minutes. So, I'll be back by 4 at least. So, yeah, be back. Alright. I have returned. Well, finally I'm back. Sec. Okay. Let's finish this part here.
I'd better not keep them waiting.
Okay. Where is it at? Just straight over there? Cool. So Joshua's still in my party? Cool.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside? We can't leave a single one alive.
Damn it. Damn it. I keep having the wrong guys equipped. Oh my goodness, I can't parry? Alright, try again. Nice.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sid, Clive has...
Clive! It's done. I knew you wouldn't let...
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back, and we need not fear the arrival of any more. Victory...
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember...
Yeah, for real.
Don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start.
That's fair.
Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our...
And second, you will accept that if the mistreatment of bearers must end here at Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. Sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children.
Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
I'm glad this one ended in a good way. Love to see it. And those children are the real ones, bro. They came in clutch. I trust those children more than those other damn adults, bro. Alright. Okay. Alright, we gotta head here. There is another side quest there that I should probably attend to. Well, this one's just obtain oil and then defeat something. Okay, bet. Not bad, not bad. What is there to buy here?
Good day.
Wow.
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck, you know. I might run back to Phoenix. Actually, no. No, the Titan parry is pretty good sometimes, when I can actually get it off. It's just the impulse I don't know yet. Like... Because you can tell I really want to, like... I know. I'm trying really hard to like Odin. I just need to accept it. That's it. That's all I gotta do. I might as well, though, start upgrading the other abilities now. Start mastering as much as I can. But yes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because there is nothing to fix. It's already good.
Ready, go? Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? Be safe.
Actually, there is one thing I do want to change. It's the order. I think I should lead with this, since this is generally my opener.
It looks like we found him. Slow.
Yeah. Try again. Damn it. He tried again and it worked. I've always hated fighting those things. It's just... they're just not the most fun thing to fight.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
Funny. Actually, no, I'm putting it back. It was working just fine the way it was. Okay, yeah, I'm terrible at making decisions, so... What's this on? Three's Company? It seems there's a few more stuff to do here.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust you, Cyril. You found a letter from Father? Yes.
Oh yes, the letter. Let's see it.
If you would do us the honor.
Let's see here. See us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way shall likely fall ready to continue my work. Oh, he was ready to die already. Yeah, he loved them. He loved them so much.
An inheritance. It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of? His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies, with the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins. Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival. He wished to see men and bearers treated as equal, and to see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime. But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
It is true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath, but one at least remains.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she, after all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your...
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Let's go.
My lord. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal... Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you...
Lift up your head, lady. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty.
My lady.
What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their...
Indeed it has.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be.
See.
It saddens me to bring them before you, saying it was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, but with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed. You are grown men now, and while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you. What say you, Clive? What else?
Let's go do it.
My lady.
Oh, I am. Do you know where we might find this?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happened. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins. We do at least know where to find one.
A certain specimen.
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since. Were you to slay it in his stead, as meant?
What say you, John? What else?
Let's go slay that thing. Where it at, though? Over in Titan's Wake. Okay, let's grab this duty undying real
Titan's
quick.
Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been...
Actually, no, I'm gonna go do it right now. Fuck it. Fuck it. Straight over there.
Eyes peeled, Joshua. Straight home now.
There it is. The House Rossfield.
Is this the Heartstone?
Yes, I believe that is the Heartstone.
The griffin is slick.
And a Heartstone.
Yes. This radiant luster like fruit. Thank you. Your father would...
Lady Goddard.
Thank you, Cyril. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone. The armbands are ready. Take them. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and enemies who would thwart his vision.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of, but this was more than just a mess. It was a promise.
Thank you for remaining the steadfast custom.
Forgive me, my lady. There is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her, even if the armbands were incomplete. She would so...
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, you're of the deep love he had for both of you. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then I tried to warn your father. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I
thanked the Founder.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might, and so my pursuit continued. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father...
As do I.
Thank you, my lord, for coming back to us.
Yo, she's a real one, for real.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long. It is. If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Crag?
Brother.
To see that you have... I suppose. What do you say, Clive?
I think we should... I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. Since the day we recovered it, I prithee claim it. For it, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer...
Like, that was our fight.
Come on, Clive.
Okay, let's go. And where is said memorial? Ooh, damn. Damn.
Come on. Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond.
Thank you.
We're strong enough. Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped.
Well, I'm going
Knowing
along
he was
with
with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there.
Be safe.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. Someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, was the greatest of men. I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Lay you down.
Onward then?
Onward.
And to a new beginning.
Like, these feel like main quests because they're that important. Like, legit, that's how good they are. That's how good they are. It's great. Where is said oil? Sounds like it needs some freedom.
It's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Yeah. This thing, I really feel bad for people who don't have a PS5. Like, because it's just such a good game.
Mid.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to...
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went under cogwheel. Just gears that smaller a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait, the children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model.
Oh, that's a nice little detail.
Has Midadol...
Sid!
She wasn't hiding. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? Is it an airship?
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds.
That's good to know.
I found it! Is that all? Just the gear?
That's all for now.
Thanks, Sid.
It's kind of scary to know, though. Like, how do they put it back together? Like, oh, we forgot a part. We'll just put it away. Save it for later. Like, brother, we might need that.
Well?
They did. They kept it somewhere nice and safe.
Will it work?
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
Wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug.
right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Nice.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
First the skies, then the crystal.
If Joshua's worried about Jill,
Bro, it shouldn't be Joshua that's worried. You should be worried, Clive. That's your woman, bro. Let me be your strength. Bro, I hope we don't need... I really hope we don't have to fight Joshua at the end. I really hope that's not what's gonna happen. Because that will be fucking sad as shit if that's what ends up happening. I'm gonna be pissed if it does, too.
right, Toggle? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Why don't we try the rookery? To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there. Joshua, I don't think I'd realized how different, but...
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her, to let her know that we still need her. Now, but how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were...
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill?
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
And it seems you and Jill have unfinished business.
Man's Hill.
Oh, so we're gonna go on a little date, huh?
I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Okay. So a brother date? Alright then. Alright, we'll do the Torgal one first. That's what it sounds like. He better not. Oh, there's a chest here. Are we gonna go fishing?
It's still here. Lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. Might have to swim, boy.
He's like, fuck no, I'm not.
I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, hop in, boy.
Imagine playing this game, skipping all the cutscenes.
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through.
Like, imagine how that would be.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
Cute.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped.
Damn, bro.
Did you, boy?
That is the best good boy ever, bro.
Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm actually a little teary-eyed, bro. Shit. What the fuck?
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Damn. That's sad as shit to think about. All those years, Torgal was collecting all those things.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. Alright.
Everyone needs a Torgal, bro.
I think I know where we're going.
Everyone needs a Torgal. Bro, why was I getting teary-eyed on a fucking side quest, bro? Ugh. What the hell?
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Toggle. Let's go home.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. Yeah, none of the main quest stuff made me feel like that before. But of course when it had to do with the good boy. Oh Lord. We'll do cooldown time for the impulse.
Wait.
Okay. We gotta make for the hill. Ah, nah, bro. Nah, this one better not make me feel things, dude. This one better not make me feel things either, man. Fuck. I can't do it if it... Cause the last one with the father, that was a little bit of feels.
This is the place, but... I'm sorry, Clive.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen, bro.
There's no weapon spared.
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of.
Then why not ask someone who might...
Someone at the backyard.
Man, let me pet good boy, bro.
Right, boy.
Here, good boy, good boy. Actually, speaking of... Oh, he's not maxed out yet. Okay. Okay.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Well, let me talk to Hippocrates real quick, since I'm here.
Ah, Clive, my boy. Hippocrates. I've been charged with locating a book called...
Then you seek a rare gem in one whose name I had not thought to hear.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much.
And yet I gather it did not. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible.
The executors.
Coveters of Secrets, a clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts, and one such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known, or so rumor has it.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why? Secrecy is the Executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the Executors, yes.
But what drives them?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the Executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders.
My hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no. Rumors of the Executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the Strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell, but though he did not mention it by name, it is possible, if you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library.
Very well. I'll be sure to pay gun.
Okay, so we have quite a bit of stuff in Waloed.
Say what you will, Lady Karen is...
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. Both have similar climes and...
Right.
Well, that's not gonna do in my own time. Yeah.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the royal meadows in Sembrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if
Yeah, I
she
think...
to know where the snow daisies grew.
Whose shores bought...
Yeah. I think I'm probably just gonna stream again once I finish all these side quests, because there's a lot I gotta do. So... yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. I'm probably gonna stream it tonight. Or I will stream it tonight. I am beating this game tonight. That is no doubt to mine. It will be beaten. So, yeah. Yeah. Give me like 4 hours. I'll be back. But yeah, I will. I'll be back later.